Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure out what you like, and find your limits, don't be rigid, always work towards a prime. Surround yourself with open minds, people can change your life. A few friends with intent can help you feel alive. Find a passion, take some action, and with a little time, just be patient, make a statement, try to enjoy your life. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless. Make some progress, I can see that they compare. I think everyone's against me, maybe something in the air. Am I paranoid? I swear a void is forming.
Hello nation, and welcome back to another episode here of MLB The Show. And this is the Boston Red Sox franchise, as today we're going to be in the city of Baltimore, Charm City they like to call it. And today we're going to be in a 3-game series with them. And of course this is going to be a different episode here today, as we're going to kind of player lock on 3 different players here today. First player in game 1, we're going to player lock Rafael Devers, who's having a really good season right now. Playing really well. He has a good bat. As you currently see us right now in the 2nd place there in the American League East. Just a half a game behind the Blue Jays, who recently, right now, currently on a 2-game losing streak. And of course, here in about 2 episodes from now, we'll be facing off against them. And of course, we would like to be in a better position than we are right now in before we head into that division. So there you see, of course, there you see the last 10 for us, 7-3 for us there, and of course the Orioles there as well, keeping on their pace. Like I said, there's just a half game between the two of us. Currently, Orioles right now 14-7. They're in the East, just a half a game back. And of course, they're in 3rd place, and they're on a 3-game losing streak. Now, they just finished a series against Detroit, the Tigers there, 3-game set as the Baltimore. Of course, like I said, mentioned already here in this video, that's what they're currently on a losing streak right now because of the Tigers. So as you see here, looking at some team standings here, you see we're a couple pretty good offensively here. We're a lot of categories we're in the top 10 or even the top 20 there for the most part here. We're playing really well this first month. It's going excellent for us, and we're hoping that we'll of course continue here, as we didn't have so much of a good showing last time around when we played against this Baltimore Orioles squad there. They took 2 out of 3 out of that series, and we're trying to see if we can try to return the favor to them here today in this series. So like I said, it is a player lock, and we're going to player lock on the first game. It's going to be Rafael Devers, and of course Devers, and then of course in game 2 we're going to player lock a pitcher. That'll be Kluber, who's been having a rough go here this season. We've seen a couple of starts here, and he just really hasn't got too much run support, and hopefully we can turn that around here today. As well as Chris Sales, who is going to be player lock in game 3 of this series. So as we take a look here, just continue looking at now some defensive numbers there when it comes to the Red Sox here. And of course, we are struggling. There's a lot of positions there defensively. We just haven't played really good defensive sound baseball this season so far, even though we have been playing really great offensively. Defensively, well, you've noticed we have struggled quite a bit, causing ourselves errors, giving up home runs, and there you see some other stats as well. So Rafael Devers, like I mentioned before, game one, we're going to do a player lock with him. We're going to go at every at bat, and of course also his defensive situations there. A potential with an 87 overall. He is he bats left, throws right for the Dominican Republic. 26 years of age, 6 foot, 240 pounds. It's his 5th season in the majors, and of course he's one of our star players that we're trying to build a franchise around here, and we're trying to do so here by trying to find some other key players that can help him out as we go along here before he gets pretty much he's about to step into his prime of his career, and we'll try to see what he can do against here at Baltimore. So we're at Baltimore here at Oriole Park in Camden Yard, and there you see the Baltimore Orioles coming out here. And of course, we'll see what Rafael Devers can do here in game one of this series. Like to get on the right foot here and try to play well. Tyler hit Wells so far this season. There you see 4 games he's been starting so far here. 3-0. Of course, he had a no decision so far this season, as well as a 1.00 ERA. So he's been pitching very well. There you see 27 innings of work, and we'll see what kind of work he can put in here today, as he'll face off Rafael Devers here in game one. And then bat number 1 here for Devers. Bases are empty, 2 out, 1-2 count here for Devers, and Devers goes fishing, and he will come up empty in that at bat. So Wells does a great job there against him. We'll see now defensively here. We'll try to see if we can how well we can play here in the hot corner, as Devers there setting up here, ready for this ground ball. Oh, a nice shot there, right in the glove. And of course, Mato's not happy about that. As that's the whole reason why they call the hot corner there. You gotta be alert. You gotta be on your toes. And Devers just did just that. So now we'll see what Devers can do here. Of course, he didn't do so well in the first at bat, so we're looking at 0-2 count. And Devers here gonna pop this one here high and deep over right field, and this is going to be a quick out. So now we'll go to bottom of the 6th, and we'll see some more defense now. It's just the Adam Frazier up next here, and we'll try to see if we can try to turn this double play here, as Baltimore has a 1-run lead. And this pitch here, this is going to go right down the third base line. Can't get the double play, but we do get the force there at first. That's now a runner on second now advances, and of course 1 out. So we had traded out for it, or traded a hit for an out. And we'll see what Devers can do now here in the top half of the 7th. Baltimore trailing by 2, and of course Devers here gets underneath one here just way too much, and that is going to be popped out for a fly ball out, and that is going to put 1 away. So Devers not so good here in this these at bats here in this game 1. Down by 5, and here you see bases are loaded here at the bottom half of the 7th. 2 out here, 2-2 ground ball, and that's going to be taking Austin Hayes out of the game, as Baltimore really showing the good job there defensively. Now we'll see if we try to do that here again, as we'll see Devers back up to the plate here. 2 on, nobody out here for Devers as he pops this one over the third base, and I think he was trying to be a little more patient there and maybe try to drive that ball down the left field line, but unfortunately that's going to be a double play, and that's going to probably any chances of getting that back in this ball game here, which that's exactly what happens. As Baltimore is going to come up Baltimore's going to win this one. Of course, we are going to come up hella short, as we'll see the final score here today, and the final is Baltimore's going to move on 6-0 there at Camden Yard. So Corey Kluber will be in game 2 of this series, and we'll have a player lock on him. And just take a look there. B potential 76 overall. He's been in the league for 10 years. As a 36 years of age, 6'4", 215 pounds, from Alabama. And of course, he's been in some pretty successful teams. He's been with, of course, with the Cleveland Indians. And he's with us, and of course, he's trying to do his best here to pass that knowledge off here and try to help us out. Of course, a former New York Yankee, of course, with Texas, and of course, just last season with the Rays. So let's take a look at his numbers here so far this season. 3.04 ERA. And of course, he's trying to get some help here today, as we really need to try to get him run support as much as we possibly can, because run support for him has been really tough. He's had 4 starts, he's 2-1, and he should be a lot more better than what he is right now. That last game was a no decision there on his behalf there. Kyle Gibson, 9-year veteran here from the state of Indiana, 6'6", 200 pounds, 35 years of age. He's up there. He's been around for a while now, and of course, he's B potential, 74 overall. And we'll try to see what we can do with him here, or at least try to minimize his batting or his pitching here today. Try to get him roughed up early and often here in this matchup. And like I said, it'll be a Corey Kluber lock-in here today, so we'll be really just being focused on pitching here. Hopefully we can get this run support that we're looking for here today, as we're back out here to the beautiful ballpark here at Oriole Park. So fans will start to file in for game 2 of this 3-game set here. And like I said, Baltimore's, they've pretty much had our number early on here, and we would like to try to turn that around here today. As you see, one of the star hitters there right now for the Baltimore Orioles. Look at his numbers there. And we'll try to see if we can try to slow him down as Rashman there, possibly in the lineup here. So we'll see. Bottom of the 2nd, Boston up by 1. And of course, now we're trying to see if we can try to keep this game at it where it's at. And of course, if we can get a quick 1-2-3, we can get our guys back up to bat here again. As that's going to be hit over there to left field. That's going to be an out. And that's going to be out number 1. A nice hustle there from Alex Verdugo on that catch. So, yeah, for the most part here, like I said, Baltimore is a team that, in the past have been known to really struggle here in the American League Central. But here this season, it looks like they're pretty much really ready to go. And got a little bit of a game plan there for ourselves. But, of course, we're not really expected to do too much here, as we're, kind of one of those teams that possibly can make it, just if we get, win some important games and some important series. But, yeah, we'll see how things go. Sandler will come up next here as we go down to the bottom half of the 3rd. And with nobody out here, 2-2 count. And Sandoval, or I should say Kluber here, gonna swing, get Sandoval and clean, and Sandoval gonna get him a big whiff there, and that'll be out number 1. 1-1 count now for Henderson, as he's gonna take a pitch here, hitting .333 now for the season. That's gonna be grounded over there to first, and that's gonna be a quick out. Nice hustle there from Dubak there, I should say, as he gets the tag there at first. So now the tail up now here. We'll see what he can do as their bases are empty. 2 out. And of course, we'll see the pitch here. This is going to be hit and out there. That's going to be a nice hit there. Going to have him run all the way around to second base as he gets a nice double for himself. And now that puts our pitcher back against the wall, as he's went through trying to get through this inning here and try to win this ball game here. We're up by 1. So now full count, next batter, and that's going to be a strikeout there on that slider. That's going to end the side, as that's now the end of the 3rd quarter or 3rd inning. So bottom of the 4th here, we're back here on defense, as now we have to try to get a ground ball here. And looks like we're going to see the pitch. And that one's going to get hit over there to Rafael Devers. Devers can't really play it too well. But, oh, he overthrows it there. Ah, you should have took your time. And the runner's now going to advance from first to second there on that error. That's an E5. I hope that's not going to become the norm here. As he just badly, fumbled the ball there and then just launches over there. And of course, when you do that, that's just pure frustration that is coming from our third baseman. Not really playing too good here today defensively. But we were able to scrape up a run bottom of the ninth, or excuse me, the top or bottom of the fourth. We'll see the pitch, and that is going to be a good one. Baltimore now have 2 on, and nobody out. So Orioles now up to bat. We'll see what he can do. Of course, he's 0 for 1. And we'll see a 1-2 count. This one's going to be a hit there. Double play. Can they turn around? And oh no, Kluber, where was you at there, bro? You should have been there. Of course, Dahlbeck should have been there too. He should have been able to run back there and get to the bag there. So running down the corners here, and of course with 1 out here, we got to try to see if we can try to get a double play. And of course, Kluber just did not do a good job there covering first. As that will be a fly ball, and that's going to be thrown in here. As 1 run will come up to score, and that now ties us up now 1 apiece here in today's game. So 2 out, still in the bottom of the 4th, 1. And we'll see the pitch. This one's going to be hit, and that's going to be sky. That's going to go back, and it's going to go deep, and it's going to be caught at the wall. Nice job there, hustling down the field and getting himself now in score position here. So runners on first, and actually, we're top of the 4, or excuse me, still bottom of the 4th. And we got now runners on the corners, 0-2. And swing and a miss there, and that retires the at bat. And Sandar cannot get things going. So now bottom of the 5th. And of course, we're going to try the same method here, try to get a runner on board here. And then, try to bring him home. Bottom of the 5th, not a great way to start off the inning there. As Henderson hits a single, gets in scoring position. So now Mateo here for Boston swings and misses there. Or I should say Mateo there for Orioles there. We'll swing and miss, and that'll be out number 2. As Frazier will be up next to bat. And we'll see what his mighty bat can do here. Try to keep the inning alive by hitting one over the wall, or they're going to just play station to station. See that they'll play here, and we'll see if we can get the turn around. And they do. As that's going to be out there that time around. So now, Rutschman, Kluber here down the bottom of the 6th. And we'll see what Kluber's going to do here. Kluber, of course, playing some mind games now with the pitcher, or the batter. As we'll see the pitch here. This is going to be a hit there right down the line. Right down third base, or excuse me, shortstop, or second baseman. Jeez. Gets down there, makes the play, but and of course get the thrown out there at first. So nice hustles. Now we see Mountcastle up next. Mountcastle 0 for 1. Bottom of the 6th, tied up here, 1 apiece. And that's going to be right in front of the catcher. Catcher's got to make a play, and he will. And that's going to be a nice 2 to 3 put away there. Nice job there on that hustle. As now, we'll see, still tied 1 apiece here in the bottom half of the 6th with 2 out. And let's see the pitch here. And that one's going to get cracked here high and deep. It's going to go back to the center wall. It's going to go up, and it's going to be caught at the warning track there. Nice play as we're able to get out of the inning. So Felix Bautista now coming out here. And of course, you're really not a save opportunity whatsoever. I just want to come down, look at, we'll see what Bautista can do here. And we'll see if we can keep this inning alive, or if Baltimore can get 1, 2, 3. As it is, Turner, why'd you hit that one there for? As he pops that one up, that's going to be one away now here for good guys there. And it's now Baltimore taking their time here, pitching this one to us, and nice hit up the middle. That's going to bring. It looks like they're going to bring anybody home there, so we get on board. And now we'll have to try to see what we can try to do now here with Christian Royal's numbers. Christian Royal, of course, our star players. And now, first pitch, bottom of the ninth, and this will be a ball hit there. And that's going to bounce to third base. We get those out. Those are the lead runner out on that play. So now, Dahlbeck up next here in the top half of the ninth. Of course, this is not a person you want to see in this situation. So 1-2 count. And we'll see. They're going to get the strikeout and get themselves out of this one here. As Baltimore able to hold on to the victory here. They win this one 2-1. As the Boston Red Sox just could not get nothing going for themselves. If we did, it was in scoring position and it just went flat. We just could not do anything. We had ended up, like I said, losing this one 2-1. Boston 1 run, 6 hits, 1 error. That's for Baltimore, 2 runs, 7 hits. And of course, your player of the game is Kyle Gibson. Take a look at the box score there. And not much to really celebrate here. McGuire had a good day, 2 for 4. But yeah, this is not a game that I thought we were going to lose. I thought we were going to win here. I by doing all what I could tell from the start, I compared with the last start. Of course, this start here, I thought we had a good pace there, but. Unfortunately, when we did score, it was already too late. We're in the 7th inning there. We scored a run, but just could not muscle anything out in the final 2. So, take a look here. This is Baltimore's next, hits the pitcher there. What he did in that game. Gibson, of course, picks up another win there for himself. He did a great job there against us and really getting us the swing at pitches that we just should have been swinging at. So Chris Sales is going to try to be the guy that can try to pump the brakes here, as we've already lost 2 games in this in today's series here in this episode. And of course, we still got plenty of baseball left to play against Baltimore. I believe we played Baltimore towards the end, but today we want to try to get the rubber matchup, or at least try to avoid getting swept here. And here you see Chris Sales, his numbers, 12 years in the league. You see Jordan all in Boston, and this could be his final year here before he retires. There you see innings pitch, of course, hits 4 home runs he's given up, or excuse me, one home run he's given up here so far. He's had 5. Looks like stolen bases. 5 walks. 40 stolen bases there, and of course the ERA of 1.09. And he has, like I said, been catching on to this, sport. And of course, Chris Sales, showing off what he can do there on the diamond. We'll see if we can do that here today as you take a look at his WAR numbers. And having him, of course, the last start he had was a victory. And we'll try to see if he can bring another one here. Now, as for Baltimore, they're going to bring in Cole Irvin. If you take a look at his numbers there, of course, he's a lefty, born from California. And, of course, he is going to try to get his best going here in today's game. As if I remember correctly, I think, let's see here, 2-1 so far this season. 22 and 30 innings of work, 13 strikeouts, and an ERA of 4.42. and we're gonna try to, you know, try to get something going. Try to get a win. Try to, you know, turn things around here against a Baltimore team that, you know, they're kind of like us. They're kind of on the fence. You don't know whether they're gonna make it or not this year. But yeah, we're gonna try to do our best to come out here. Of course, I'm really hoping that with Chris Sales on the hill and the player lock here today, I'm hoping we can get enough, you know, just avoid the skid that we're on there. You see there on the screen. The first 2 games already open. The opener there, of course, and of course the game we just seen. They were able to pick up a victory. So Mateo's going to lead off here for Baltimore, as he has a 3-1 count. And, he's going to try to bunt this one here, but Rafael Devers already on top of this one here. And that's not how you want to, at least offensively, you want to go. Bunt here as he tried to bunt onto this one. Rafael Devers right on top of that ball, gets right down the line and gets that one to first. Nice play. Now 2-2 count for Frazier. He's up next. And we'll see with 1 out. He's going to take that one looking on that sinker away from him. And that's going to be strikeout number 2 here in the ball game. So now 2 outs already. Quick 2 strikeout, or 2 outs here quickly. Not many pitches being thrown by Chris Sales. And this one's going to get pop out there to shallow right field. And that is going to be out number 3 as Chris Sales gets out of the first inning. 1, 2, 3. Let's jump now to the 3rd inning. Bottom of the 3rd here. Red Sox lead this one by 1. As Mullins will be up next here. Currently right now 362 for his average. And he's going to take that one looking as he is going to strike out there. Guys, it's Chris Sales. You got to swing the bat here. As we'll see Orioles now here up to bat. And he was swinging a miss there as Baltimore now 2 away here. So far, Chris Sales, these first 3 innings, look like he is just taking this one by storm. We'll see where he can now do against Henderson, see if we can lock this inning up and walk out of here with another clean inning. 1-1 count. This one's going to be grounded up the middle. Nice play there from the shortstop. Can he get that one to first? And he does. And that retires the inning. As now we go to the bottom half of the 4th. Red Sox put up another run on the board. This last time we were, since last couple of bats, I guess, really helped out for us. But we'll see here. This is going to be a high fly ball out there to center field here to kick off the 4th, bottom of the 4th inning, and that is going to be strikeout, or actually a fly out there, as that's going to be out number 1. Frazier will be up next. 0-1 count here for him. We already see what he could try to do with his bat. This one going to drop down out there to shallow right or left center field. That's going to be a base hit, and that's going to put Frazier on the board here with a hit. So now we'll see what Adrian can do here with a runner on, 1 runner on board and 1 out. This is the ball here. Goes to the shortstop. Shortstop trying to turn for 2. Can he get to there? He does. Nice play there from the defense as they turn the double play and get themselves out of the inning. Bottom of the 5th coming up here for, of course, Orioles. As Mountcastle up to bat here. He's 0 for 1 here in today's game. He has a 1-2 count, so not in favor of him. But that ball's going to get grounded there by the 3rd baseman. Nice play there from Devers as he's able to get the ball there quickly and on time for out number 1. Austin Hayes will be up next. And of course, he's played the majority of his career here in Baltimore. As we'll see the pitch, this one's going to get popped up. And this one could be a catch there. As Tapia able to get the catch there and still in a hit. A potential hit. But look at this. He skies this one here high and deep. And oh no, he gets caught there in the warning, out of bounds there. In foul territory position out there. Salazar here, he'll strike out there in the 5th, and yeah, he's gonna have to definitely step up here if he's going to try to get back in this game and try to win and try to get a sweep against us here today. Baltimore still trailing by 2. 1-2 count. Chris Mullins will be at the bat, and we'll see here. Chris, swing and a miss there. And it's Chris Sales now here taking a strikeout there. Of course, now here at the bottom half of the sixth, we'll see the pitch, and this one's going to get popped up there. No problem for Dahlback to get over there. He'll get underneath this one there, and that'll be it. Retire the side. Or it's just be two away here, as they're just one out away from retire the side. Henderson will be up next, so hopefully we'll find a pitch here he can go after and try to put in play. But this one here, gets hit right back to the pitcher. That's a 1-3 put away. Put that on your scorecard there, kids. As now we go to the bottom half of the seventh. So bottom half of the seventh here. Mateo's up to bat here. Of course, this is a big bat coming up. As Chris Sales here, of course, has to be careful. He does a great job there getting Mateo out. As Mateo's kind of just to his side of himself there on that one. Next, Frazier. Up the middle there, but it looks like they're going to do a great job here turning the little play. And that's exactly what they do. As there's now two away. So Ruffman now will be up to bat. And of course, trying to keep this inning alive with two out. Nobody on. And this is going to get hit up right up the middle there. That's going to be high and deep. It's going to go back, and it's going to be caught, and that's going to be it for the inning. So after 7 innings, we still lead into 2-0. Now we'll go to the bottom half of the eighth, and it's now a 5-run lead here in this game. And of course, we'll see the if we win this one. Of course, be very happy that we avoid the sweep. But we'll see if, of course, 5 runs don't mean really much of anything. As we'll see the one that's going to be the dirt. Runner's going to advance, of course, to second. And Hayes, of course, will strike out there. Or no, actually, no, he will not strike out. He will now advance to 2-2 count. So let's see if we can strike him out. And he will. This time he did strike out. As that'll retire him. That's Chris Sales. Happy with that base runner's at. Does not want that base runner to move anymore. Bottom of the eighth. And swinging a miss there on Salazar. As he can't go anywhere. And now 2 away. With, of course, 1 on second base. Mullen up next. And we'll see what he is going to do. As that's the first pitch there up. That's going to be high up. And this is not going to be good. As we get, or that's going to be actually good for us as we do get out of the inning. So now, Red Sox lead this one by 5 still here at the top half of the ninth. 0-2 count. And looking to try to shut the door on these batters here. Try to go 1-2-3. As Chris Sales here hits this one there. That's going to hit down the line. And of course, one time journeyman went to different teams. Sales here getting a little trouble right now. He's giving up a run, or he's actually a walker run, or whatever the case may be, or a base hit or whatever. Now he has now walked one, and so now we'll see the pitch. This is a ground ball there to third base and turn around for the horn, and that is going to be the double play. Nice play there for us as we get out of this one here, out of the Baltimore, as we eventually win. We do win this game 3, but unfortunately, we don't get the series win. They'll pick up 2 out of 3 there in this series. But Boston, Christian Royal 2 for 3 in the game. Of course, we didn't get seen on the offense. Rafael Devers 2 for 5, double and RBI. But there you see Chris Sales, the guy that we were player locking in today's episode. That was a good one. He had a nice day there. 9 innings of work, 3 hits, 10 strikeouts, no walks, no errors. So yeah, power up to him. I really didn't think I was going to be able to get Sales through 9 innings of play, but we were able to. We did it. We got him going and stuff. Of course, Ref Snyder goes 0 for 5 in today's game. Other than that, everybody at least got a hit off of this batter, who by far was, Looking at this gameplay here, I remember this was a really tough picture of really good matchup. If you look at matchup wise there. But yeah, Chris Sales, 9 years of work, 3 runs there in that game, and of course you see Baltimore's numbers and what they done here today. As of course Irwin picked up his second loss. He's now 2-2, 6 innings of work. Of course, ERA of 4.13. So as we wrap up here today's episode, like I said, there you see now we're just Blue Jays, they snapped their losing streak there. Now looks like they're on the upward trend here in the division. But there you see just a game separating between us and the Orioles. And of course, we still haven't played we haven't played our most hated rival, the New York Yankees. Eventually we'll play against them. But coming up in the next episode, you guys, we got Cleveland. If I remember correctly, I think I went ahead and played game 1. That should be a video that you guys can watch. It's going to be unlisted here. But yeah, you guys check out there to see how we do against them. It is a me versus the computer game, but no commentary while playing. So yeah, but then episode 10 we'll focus on the last 2 games, and then kind of just this is the last 3 games of the month of April. We may even take a look at some stats for the first month of April or whatnot next episode, but you never know. We'll find out, or that we might play the next game of the next series or whatever. Things, it'll change, alternate here in these episodes. But yeah, we'll finish off April. Like I said, we'll play game 2 and 3, the Indian series there, and it should be a good one. Shane Bieber, of course, being game 1. That, like I said, you'll see here on the channel. There should be a link down below for this particular game. Here, and you guys can definitely go check it out. But yeah, like I said, great episode today, good fun. Let's keep it going, Red Sox Nation. Let's see if we can, this first month of the season, not too bad. We've won quite a few games, but we'll see what we can do here, do even better coming up in the month of May. Of course, we're getting closer and closer to that draft, first year draft there here at MLB. So a lot of stuff coming up, but that's it for me. As always, guys. If you guys enjoyed today's video, please leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you have to menu. Hit that bell notification so you guys will be notified of this series or any other series on the channel. And of course, follow us on our social media down below. As always, Red Sox Nation, keep yourselves healthy, and I will see you all next time.